There's a feeling of unease in the air, and it's no coincidence. The minutes crisis with the Golden State Warriors is real and about to blow up. Moses Moody, Jonathan Kuminga, DeAnthony Melton, Brandon Podziemski, Gary Payton II, Buddy Hield, Kyle Anderson, Lindy Waters III. All these undeniably talented names, all of them clamoring for playing time. But how do you fit all these players into an already overloaded rotation? This is starting to weigh on Steve Kerr and his coaching staff, especially with two legends, Steph Curry and Draymond Green, still anchoring the team. Do you feel like something big is coming? This issue has been brewing for a while, and after the win against the Los Angeles Lakers, 111-97, where the Warriors improved their preseason record to 5-0, Kerr finally brought up the minutes dilemma. This is even more interesting considering that Brandon Podziemski and DeAnthony Melton weren't even on the court that night. What does this tell us about the near future of this roster? Something is brewing behind the scenes, something that could change the face of this team even before the regular season starts. Now, before we dive deeper into what might be happening behind the curtains at the Chase Center, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything coming up. Here at Golden State Hoops, we follow every detail of this saga with the same passion as a true Warriors fan. Turn on the notifications to stay updated because believe me, this story still has many twists and turns to come. The reality is that the Warriors' rotation is suffocating. There are too many talented players and not enough minutes for everyone to shine. This creates a situation of extreme competitiveness, where every minute on the court is fiercely contested. It's exactly the scenario that's putting Kerr in a tricky position. He knows that no matter how hard he tries to balance things, someone is going to be unhappy, and that could affect team chemistry in the long run. Are Dunleavy and Kerr going to keep dealing with this pressure, or is it time to move some pieces around? What's even more intriguing is that in a team with so many options, some decisions might end up being dictated by injuries or drops in performance. But what if that's not enough? That's where the big question comes in. Is a trade on the horizon? Mike Dunleavy Jr., the new general manager of the Warriors, knows time is running out. The trade deadline is approaching, and the Warriors need to position themselves. If they wait too long, they might find themselves stuck in a scenario where the opportunities are gone. But if they act quickly, they can clear up this minutes overload and further strengthen the team. Let's talk about the possibility of a trade. If you think about it, some players are already on the radar of several teams in the league. Buddy Hield, for example, has been the subject of speculation in various markets. His ability to space the floor with three-point shooting would be a huge draw for any contending team, including the Warriors. Kyle Anderson, on the other hand, offers defensive versatility and tactical intelligence, traits any coach would love to have at their disposal. Are the Warriors ready to part with one of these talents to relieve the minutes crisis? And speaking of the younger players, Moses Moody and Jonathan Kuminga have shown they're ready to take on bigger roles. Both were crucial in critical moments last season and have the potential to grow even more. But here's the problem. Without enough minutes, how are they going to develop? This puts immense pressure on Kerr and Dunleavy to make a decision. Will they keep faith in these young guys and find a way to balance the rotation, or will they opt to move some pieces in a trade that could benefit the team now? Looking at the situations of DeAnthony Melton and Brandon Podziemski, both are players with specific skills that could be valuable for the Warriors. Melton is a solid defender and has a presence on the court that any team would want. Podziemski, although young, has shown great offensive potential and could be a secret weapon on offense. However, with so many names fighting for every second on the court, the question lingers. Is there enough room for all this talent to shine? Or will Kerr have to make some tough choices? We can't forget that, besides the young talents, there are also veterans like Gary Payton II who need minutes. Payton has proven his worth as a relentless defender and a hustle player, always ready to do the dirty work. But will he continue to get the same playing time with so many new options emerging? This is one of the toughest questions Kerr will have to answer as the season progresses. At the end of the day, Dub Nation, it all comes down to one thing. The future of the Warriors is in the hands of Kerr and Dunleavy. They have a choice to make. Keep this roster intact and trust that the minutes will sort themselves out naturally, or make a bold trade that could completely change the course of the season. The window of opportunity is closing, and a decision needs to be made soon. So, what do you think? Is a last-minute trade on the way? Leave your thoughts in the comments and share your opinion. So, did you enjoy the video? Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's follow every step of this exciting journey together. Turn on notifications so you don't miss anything.